Hey guys, guess what I'm doing? You guessed it. I am earthing. I decided I was sitting on my stoop over there. I just came outside a little while ago. And I did something I normally don't do, which is come outside in a tank top. Uh, I remember I told you guys that I have always been a strong woman, physically, and I guess emotionally, mentally as well, spiritually. Um, but physically, I've always been kind of strong. And there was a time when I used to work out twice a day. I used to work out with some of my coworkers. We would go to the gym when we got off work in the morning, because of course we work nights. And then we would go to the gym before we went into work. Um, and so during that time when I was working out, I was spending a lot of time on the treadmill, but I spent a lot of time lifting weights also. So my arms, they've gone down quite a bit because I haven't been in the gym like I used to, but I still have big arms. I still have kind of muscular arms. I don't like to show my arms too much. I don't like to wear dresses or tops where my arms are out. But I had on this tank top and I had a top on over it earlier. I went to pay some bills, but the bank was closed and I don't know why. Don't know why. But so I had on another top on top of this tank top, and I had the tank top on because the back of the shirt was um it had like a mesh design on the back, so it was kind of see-through, so you could see my bra. So I wanted to wear a tank top underneath it so that you couldn't see my bra on the back. So I had this tank top on underneath that shirt. And I don't know, I just stepped outside and sat down on the step. And I was looking over at the grass and I'm like, I should go lay in that grass. So that's what I did. I had my pillow up underneath my butt. And I was like, I'm going to take my pillow out there and I'm going to put it down in the grass and I'm going to lay my head on it and just let the rest of my body touch the grass. My feet, my arms, my lower parts of my legs, because I got on some sweatpants. So I just pulled up the legs and I'm laying here on the grass. Well, I got my feet on the grass. I haven't stretched all the way out. But yeah, I said, let me come out here and soak up some of the sun, get out of that cave, and just enjoy some of this weather. And like I say, do some earthing while I'm out here. So I'm laying under the tree because it's kind of sunny. And if I moved, I wouldn't be able to see the camera, and you guys probably wouldn't be able to see me that well. So it is what it is. But yeah, enjoying this weather. I think it's in the 70s today. So it's not real hot. It's not humid, thank goodness. So I could come out here and do this. I think tomorrow we're supposed to get rain for most of the day. So I'm like, let me get out here now because I probably won't be able to come out here tomorrow. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you are enjoying your day today. Hope you get a chance to get out. Hope it's sunny and nice and the temperatures are good where you are, that you can get out and enjoy some of this weather. You know, spend some time in a park, maybe barbecue or hang out with some friends, or something fun, or just something relaxing. I don't know what you guys have planned for this weekend, but yeah, hopefully one of those days includes you getting outside and being able to enjoy this weather. And maybe do some earthing. Maybe lay out on your lawn, or a friend's lawn, or your family's lawn, and just soak in the elements. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I didn't want anything. Just wanted to say hello and share my little earthing experience with you. I will talk to you guys later on. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye. Hey guys, I came back because I forgot to tell you guys that another reason why I'm laying out here is I'm trying to heal, of course. Um, I was already having issues with this sciatica with my back, but I think I kind of irritated it again, unfortunately. I said I was going to stop saying that word. I'm going to have to find another word. But it is unfortunate. I mean, I guess that's why I keep saying it. But I remember that bird bath that I told you guys. I assumed somebody had put out by their garbage can. Um, in this neighborhood, and I'm sure like so many other neighborhoods, on different days of the week, different areas around here, it's their garbage day. Well, that particular area where the bird bath is like a few blocks away from me. And um, their garbage night is Thursday night. Now, why that's significant is because of this. The neighborhoods that usually do the Thursday night garbage they usually, remember I said I'm a garbage picker. I'm a dumpster diver. I'm a, pick up stuff by the side of the road kind of person if I could use it or repurpose it, refurbish it. Well, these neighborhoods that have the Thursday night garbage pickup they usually put out good stuff. I don't know why, unlike the other neighborhoods around here. These particular blocks usually have good stuff. So, as I was taking my own garbage out Thursday night, I said, let me just jump in the truck and drive around these neighborhoods because all this time I've been off, that hadn't crossed my mind. I guess I was more focused on getting healed than garbage picking. So, trying to fix this tank top so we're not showing too much here. Hey, keep that covered. So since I was feeling kind of okay, I said, let me jump in the Jimmy and just ride around the neighborhood and see if there's anything out there worth, you know, bringing home. And so I went through the neighborhood that usually has the most good stuff. I rode through there first. And I actually didn't see much of anything then. Maybe it was too early. It was about maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. And so I didn't see much of anything. There was a few things out there. I was like, it didn't, they could be sellable, but I wasn't willing to invest the time and energy into dragging them back here. So I was like, so I left them. Nothing really caught my eye. And so I said, let me go back to that neighborhood where the bird bath was. Now, remember I said it was out on that garbage day, and that's what made me assume that it was garbage. But then when I came back through that same night, all the garbage had been picked up, but the bird bath was still sitting there. So I'm like, okay, so maybe this wasn't garbage. Maybe these people just had it out here for some reason. I don't know. So I waited a few days and I said, if I go back through there in a couple more days, if it's still there, then I'll go ahead and grab it. So when I went back, maybe 3 days later, it was gone. So I assumed either somebody else took it, or either the people put it in the back of their house somewhere. All I know is it wasn't there anymore. So I was like, okay, it's gone. So when I rode back through there this Thursday, it was there. And it was garbage night again. Everybody had their garbage out, and the bird bath was sitting. It was still leaning up against the tree, or it was leaning up against the tree again, where they had it last time. And it was in two pieces. It wasn't together. So I said, okay, this time I'm gonna grab it. So when I got outside my truck to put this thing in the back of the truck, I knew I just went through this whole spell with my back, and I was trying to be very careful picking this thing up. So I grabbed the base first, the bottom part of it first, and it was heavy. It was heavier than I expected it to be, heavier than I thought it would be. And I've handled a lot of concrete bird baths before, but it was a little heavier than I expected it to be. Wasn't that I couldn't handle it, but I just got out the hospital 3 weeks ago having some serious back pain. So I'm like, wow. So I got it to the truck, and I sat it on the ground, and I moved some stuff in the back of my truck. And then when I went to lift it to put it inside the truck, I felt I felt that oh too familiar shock roll through my body from my foot all the way up to my lower back, and I'm like, oh crap. But I got it inside, and then I walked back over and picked up the top, and then brought it over and put it inside. But the damage was already done. I already felt it. And I'm like, I'm going straight back to the house. I am not going to unload this bird bath. It will stay in this truck until I'm physically able to deal with it. And so it's still in my truck. But I came in the house and I immediately took some pain pills and I laid down. And I have, for the most part, been in the bed for the last 2 days. Just allowing my body to rest, not stressing it, because I don't want to make it any worse. I don't want to aggravate it anymore. It's feeling a little better. I mean, like I said, I was able to get out and go to the bank today, but it's not without pain. It's not without discomfort. And I think what putting that bird bath in my truck did, as far as this already existing pain, is that it has irritated the pain in my foot and ankle more. When I first picked up that thing to put it in the truck, the pain shot from my foot up, not from my back down. It shot from my foot up. And I took the medication when I got home. It kicked in after maybe 15 minutes, to where that annoying, constant, achy, naggy feeling wasn't there. But whenever I stood up, I could feel the whole brunt of the weight of the pain in my leg and in my foot. And then when I would lay down, I don't know, it's just like an ongoing tightness, nagging between my 3 toes, between the big toe and the little toe. Those 3 toes, the top of my foot, my ankle, and the bottom of my foot. It's just like this annoying, just constant fatigue feeling and just achiness, just paining constantly. And so it's not even so much the whole leg. It is and it isn't. But it's that foot pain, that foot and ankle pain that's just nonstop. And so, yeah. So I've been trying to recuperate from the bird bath experience so that, yeah, it won't get any worse. It won't continue to be inflamed. I took the medication. Actually, I took it twice because I wanted it to target that inflammation. I wanted to bring that inflammation down as much as possible. Even if the pain was still there, just bring that inflammation in those nerves down as much as possible, as quickly as possible. So I took um, 2 pills when I came home. I laid down for a while. I fell asleep for maybe 30 minutes or so. And then I took 2 more pills, I think, at around, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I took 2 more. Yeah, so, and I haven't taken any more since then, but I've just been dealing with the pain. But it's better than it was when I first felt it after picking up that base. Oh my gosh, I'm like, this is ridiculous. This pain has got to go. I cannot wait for these cortisone shots. Because this, oh my goodness. I just, and I think one of the reasons why I choose sometimes to live with the pain opposed to taking stuff for it is I think about all the people who live with chronic pain. That there are people out here who endure on a daily basis much, much more than what I'm dealing with right now. If you can imagine that. There are people who suffer with much more debilitating sicknesses or diseases or just injuries or whatever, car accidents, the results of car or motorcycle or whatever type of accidents, and they're just living with chronic pain that there is no solution for. They can't just give them a shot and it just be gone. So I'm like, yeah, if these people can live with some of the things that they live with and still have joy, still find joy, still be decent people towards other people, and not allow their circumstances or situations or physical conditions to make them sour, make them bitter, make them angry, and just nasty people. Now, there are some people out there like that. Let's let's be clear on that. There are some people out there like that. I know a few. But I would naturally, I don't want to be one of those people. And I want to allow this situation to make me better, make me a better person, make me a stronger person, and make me a better person through having gone through this experience and be able to sympathize with others. So yeah. Yep, so I just wanted to come back and all of this pollen and stuff flying around. Just wanted to come back and share that. I forgot to tell you guys about that I did get that bird bath. I finally did get that bird bath. It was out there again, surprisingly. And when I saw it, I was actually shocked. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. And I did, and now I'm paying the price for it. I'm paying the price for it. Yeah. Yes, indeedy. But prayerfully soon, this pain will be alleviated. These shots will be here and done, administered, and this pain will be gone. And I could move on with some normalcy in my life and be able to go ahead and accomplish some of those things I've been unable to do because of this. Yeah. But I wasn't going to let this stop me regardless. I've continued to do things, and maybe that's why my back is in the condition it's in. I've pressed on and I've pressed through, and I've continued to do things regardless of the pain. And so once I'm pain free, I'll be able to do a whole lot more. I'll be able to accomplish a whole lot more, and I might even actually start trying to do this build myself on this bus. We shall see. I'm going to talk to the doctor and find out what my limitations are, even with these shots, because the shots aren't a cure. It's not going to repair the problem, which is the disc in my back. It's just going to alleviate the pain. So I want to make sure that I don't do anything that makes that situation worse, even though I can't feel it. Even though I don't know if I'm doing something to make it worse, because I don't feel the pain. I just want to be careful not to make the situation worse. One of the fears of my primary care doctor as to why he put me on permanent restriction with the kind of work that I can do, the amount of weight I can lift and all of that. One of his fears is that if I kept doing the kind of work I was doing previously. I told you I'm a material handler now. I mostly drive the big lift machines, the turret, the forklift, the clamp truck, the reach truck, all those kind of vehicles. And I'm mostly moving whole pallets. I'm not picking individual boxes and all of that kind of stuff. I'm moving whole pallets with these machines. So a lot of times I'm either sitting or I'm standing on these machines. If it's a sit-down machine or it's a stand-up machine, I'm usually sitting or standing while operating them. Now, the stand-up machines can be a little irritating on my back, on my legs and my back, but they're not unbearable. As long as I'm not doing more than 8 hours a day, I can get through it. And even the sit-down machines sometimes irritate my back, because you can't recline the seats. You can't move the seats to a comfortable position. You just have to sit in them the way that they're made inside of the machine. And so that sometimes causes my back to hurt. But like I said, as long as I'm on them for a limited amount of time, I could get through it. Anything beyond that, yeah, I can't do it. But prior to, and this is why I took this job, because it was relatively easy. All I have to do is operate these machines. All I have to do is either stand or sit to operate them. I don't have to operate any machinery, like production machines. I don't have to stand on my feet the entire 8 hours. I don't have to do a lot of bending and stretching, and like I said, making repetitious movements and lifting heavy stuff. So prior to this job, I did all of that and a whole lot more, which is why my back is in the condition it's in. And so my primary care doctor was concerned that if I continued to do the kind of work I was doing, that I would eventually become permanently disabled. And so that's why I scaled down in what I was doing. I was looking for something that wasn't as labor intensive as the jobs I had previously done. And so this job, like I say, it was a blessing. It's a Christian company. It's owned by a Christian family that has Christian values. And it's a pretty decent place to work. And the crew that I work with, they're okay. Not too much drama. Um, and so it's close to home, and it's the hours that I don't want to work, and the pay is decent. Like I said. And besides the pay, they have all kind of bonuses and incentives. And like they say, they give the employees stuff all the time. They give away stuff all the time. And not just the vitamins and supplements. I mean, they've given away, in the previous years, they've given away appliances that when I first started there for the orientation, they have like the wheel of fortune, that wheel that they turn, to win cash and prizes and all of that. We have a wheel like that at our job. And I think the second day I was working there of orientation, they had everybody spin this wheel, and you won whatever the little thing landed on. So that second day, I hadn't even started the job. This was, like I said, just orientation. I won $300 on that wheel. They had things like, I think it was a Yeti cooler. They had hours off, like you could win like vacation time. Um, they had other cash prizes. Oh, they had gift certificates to like Fruitful Yield and some of their other stores or places where you could buy their products. Um, yeah, just I had never experienced that ever at any of the companies that I've worked at. And so, yeah, this company, it's all right. It's all right. There's not too many companies that I know of nowadays that still give you a bonus. And some companies even give you a cost of living. Give you a cost of living check, I think, every quarter or something. So we get a bonus every quarter. So we get a bonus, I think it's June, December, March, and I forget the other time. Yeah, so they give us a bonus. Um, and yeah, like I said, this company does a lot of nice things for their employees, which is in this day and time kind of unheard of. A lot of companies don't do that anymore, but they still do. So yeah, so I don't know where I was going after that, but I just wanted to share that extra bit of information with you guys as to why I'm out here earthing today. I'm hoping to take down some of this inflammation from that bird bath experience. And actually, this feels really good. It really does, laying out here. Trying to lay flat on my bed is uncomfortable. But laying out here, it's not bad. I'm not feeling that hip pain that I feel when I lay flat on my bed inside the house. So, yeah, like I said, maybe this earthing is really working. And so that's why I'm out here. Why I am out here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go again for real this time. I will see you guys later on. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And please encourage others to do the same. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be well, be safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.